Where's my pencil? Hey CJ, what's going on, man? Oh, right. You told me you were going to Nagoya this weekend. Is it fun? I've never been to Nagoya before. I don't even know what to expect from a place like that. I mean, I guess, like, honestly, no matter where you go in Japan, it honestly feels the same. Every place is the same. And in terms of what it feels like, but well, it's nice of you. Thank you. Like, is she much younger or just like kind of younger? My ballerina is one of my best things I've ever made, man. Thank you. She's my baby. $15? Okay. Let her know. I was bad at 15. I was bad at everything at 15. Yeah? With pencil? Still? See, I don't even consider myself an artist yet. That's a good start. The best place to start is definitely with pencils. You're a digital guy now, though. You've abandoned the pencil for convenience. You've abandoned the pencil for mere convenience, my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna call you out for it. Pencil. Pencil and pen. You don't need no markers. All you need is this. Don't let him convince you what's better. We all know that this is the best thing to use. You kind of did. You just, you spend a lot of time on your iPad, drawing stuff on the iPad. And your pencils over there sitting like, I'd wish he'd play with me. Like some Toy Story things. Yes, you do. You do. I do 100% traditional work. My fingers will never know what it means to draw on an iPad. I'm joking. You can draw whatever way you want. I know. I'm just playing with you. I don't know that you do know I'm joking. What are you guys doing? You just chilling right now? Okay. I heard today is a national holiday. Like that applies to me. Buildings are boring. What kind of nature do they have over there? We just kind of like I'm not talking about no parks, man. I'm talking about green and trees. A park. Masa's talking about going to Tokyo on our anniversary, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, I don't want to go to Tokyo. Well, if you didn't go outside, I wouldn't have to lock the door. That's the place where you should take pictures, to be honest. Well, that's just my opinion. But I like to think that my opinion is usually right, so yeah, that's where you should go. With the temples and really beautiful places. But you don't have a car, so like going to those places is probably a drag on the train. I'm just chill here, man. Go do what you do. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for today. Have a nice one, CJ. Thanks for coming through, man. Hey, Tasha. Good weekend for you? How's your It's a pretty good weekend for me. I just kind of chilled around. I got a lot of drawing done on these guys, but other than that, it was raining all weekend, so I had to stay in the house most of the time. Yeah. What do you mean, not really? How was your weekend? Was bad? How was your bad weekend? Is that possible? You're not depressed, are you, Tasha? And I mean that in the way that if you are, there's no better place to talk about it when there's just a random guy on the internet. I've been running into a few people that have been depressed recently. "12 years since your grandmother passed away." Well, that doesn't feel good now, does it? I'm probably not the best person to talk to when it comes to having people pass away. Not that I'm not sensitive towards it. It's just that I've accepted that people it's just a thing that happens to people whether you like it or not. So I'm not the best person to talk to. If you lost a loved one recently, maybe not talk to me about it. I mean, you can if you want to, but I might say some insensitive things to you. So just be aware of that. I'm not the most sensitive person when it comes to topics like this. But if it makes you feel any better, I've lost somebody important to me recently as well. And so you just kind of sit and thinking about some times of memories of your grandmother. I imagine if the pain is still kind of fresh, then she must have been really important to you. I get like this on my birthday, to be honest. Not because it's my birthday, but because my mom usually used to text me at midnight every time on my birthday, even though I was still in Japan. Let's mute that. Even though I was still in Japan, she would still text me. And after she passed away, I think on my birthday I just kind of forgot that she was gone for that moment, and I usually do. And I don't know. I was waiting for a text message, but it didn't, it never came. So then I got really sad. So now on my birthday, I just get sad. I don't really get sad anymore. I kind of, well, it's not sad in the way that I just am bummed out. I kind of like revel in the sadness, to be honest. I allow myself to feel that, and then so the next day I can kind of push on as a regular self. Feeling sadness is a good thing. But again, I'm probably not the best person to talk to about death. Hey, buddy. Is there something that you do to remember your grandmother on certain days like this? Uh, I should do all his hair first. You know what made me turn my the pain of my mom's loss into like my most strongest strength? If I'm ever in a mood where I'm like thinking about her, I just kind of look at it from her perspective and think, will my mom be happy with the state of I am right now? And the answer would be no, because mama ain't raised no bitch. That's what makes me get up every day to do this or do something. I think about my mom quite often. Actually, all the time. I don't think people that we've loved that passed away want us to sit there crying about them. They want us to become super. They're like rooting for you all the time, just waiting for you to kind of stand up and be strong. Think about them. They're happy. You carry those memories, yeah. But I'm not sure, I don't know your grandmother, but my mom would definitely like smack me if she saw me sitting over there feeling sorry for her. I realized that like a few months after she passed away. That's when I started to like really, really draw all the time. And occasionally I go to the mountain and I have a little toast with it. Oh wait, you were typing, I just didn't see it. It's just hard. What do you mean when you say your mind hasn't been kind? Like, do you think of negative things? I don't think as a witch you should be thinking of bad things, Tasha. That seems like you're gonna go to some dark stuff. It's funny, if you're trying to be a witch, I'm trying to become a sage. That's what I like to think of myself as sometimes. Especially when I go up in the mountains. I have a drink with my mom in the mountains. And I don't know. It's like a sage-like thing that I do. For me, at least. I don't think your grandmother would want you sitting around laying down all day being sad. That's not what she wanted, man. I guarantee you that.
So did you want 2 coffees or 1 coffee and 1 iced.
I'm also not going to sit here and let you feel sorry for yourself all day, Tasha. I want you to get up and not feel sad. I honestly think that instead of mourning people, we should be celebrating people's death. Not to say that, yeah, I'm glad they're dead, but like, celebrate their life. I never understood why everybody was always so sad when we're supposed to be, celebrating who they were. You can cry and stuff on those days, sure, but you should look at their life and celebrate it. Celebrate everything that they were, who they've stood for. I don't think death is supposed to be a sad thing, and we don't know what happens to them after they go on. But for all we know, they go on to live something much better, and this is just the beginning. So, you know what I mean? I don't think it's cause to bring you down. But I think it's that selfishness in us, to be honest, when we lose somebody and we want them to be with us. I can't help but feel if that's a little bit selfish on my end. Like, I don't know anything about your grandmother, so I can only talk about my experience with my mom. But I caught myself like wanting to talk to her, but I felt like that was a selfish thing with me after a while. Like, well, the only reason I want her here with me is because I need help. I need her. But I don't know. So I started every time I start to think about my mom like deeply, I just go to the mountain, I have a drink with her. My mom used to love to drink, man. So I have this little shrine up the mountain that I go to, and I made my own little grave for my mom because I wasn't able to go see my mom. I haven't seen my mom in a very long time. So I had to make my own grave for her up here. And so I just talk with her, we have a good time. Even though I don't know, it's like I'm talking to myself, but at the same time it's not. I definitely feel like I'm not talking to myself. And if I ever catch myself, thinking about my mom, I kind of like let myself do it. And I enjoy that sadness because it's a good thing. I don't try to push it away, and I let it come in, and I'll let myself cry for a few moments, and then I'll feel better. But I always remember my mom used to think I was Superman, so that's what I act like. So there's other shit that's been happening too. Are you just feeling overwhelmed? Is that what it is? And then today being the anniversary was just like another thing that just put some weight on you. As long as there's no boy problems, we'll be good. Because problems. If we have boy problems, then yeah, I know. I understand. Can I ask you a... Well, of course I can ask you a question. Do you ever just... I guess some people would call this meditation, but like, do you ever just sit in a room quietly and do nothing? No talking on the phone, no, like actually just sit there for like an hour quietly, just breathing. No laying down, like actually just sitting, like, that meditation pose. Have you ever tried that before? Like sitting there and just breathing. And I'm talking like for a very prolonged period of time. A long time, like an hour. And don't move, don't touch yourself, don't itch, don't, just sit there and breathe for as long as it takes. If you have or you haven't, I'm not trying to like judge you or anything like that. I'm just asking. You seem like you're in a really difficult situation. Okay. So you never get any time for yourself. Is that what you're trying to say? If you ever find a moment where you get an hour to yourself, the hard part about that sitting there for an hour part is people start thinking about what they have to do next. Okay. You said there's kids. Oh, your brothers and sisters, right? Well, if you do get that time soon, or I'd hope, the best thing, I always tell people, the best cure for an overwhelmed mind is to allow the mind to be overwhelmed for a little while and just sit there and let all the thoughts just run and run and run and run and run, but don't move. Just sit there and let all the weird thoughts just come to you. Let them go. Breathe. Every time you remember, just keep breathing. And eventually, in that hour, all the thoughts will just suddenly stop. And then you can start figuring out what to actually do with all those thoughts. Most of the thoughts you have aren't even yours. It's almost as if we're like a power line between other people's thoughts, and sometimes other people's thoughts run through ours to get to them. But I understand, it must be pretty difficult, whatever situation you're in. And wanting money but not being able to have it doesn't help. And then I imagine you might be operating out of a what's the opposite of abundance? A mindset of lack more than, you know, an abundance of whatever you need. Probably time and money. And so, because you're in that mind, that way of feeling and existing, it kind of perpetuates itself. You feel like you don't have time, and therefore you really don't have time. But eventually you're gonna have to make a shift somehow. Or it's just gonna continue to be. Usually our state of our mind, or what we think about often, how we view universe, like the life around us, whatever is going on in that mind is how everything else is going to be for you. So the more hectic your mind is, the more hectic your life will be. Gonna eat a banana. No, this is my banana. It's not yours. Get away from me. I'm not sharing my banana. So if you ever do have that time to calm your mind down, Vida, go away. This is my banana. Go away. The state of your mind will literally perpetuate what your life will feel like. And I know that doesn't seem like it's true, and things just happen because they happen, but it's not. It's not true at all. I'll give you an example. My sister used to think men ate shit. And she would say this and think this, and she would have this complicated situation with men and people around her. And therefore, all the people she met were chaotic and just like what she would think. Reality is whatever you want it to be. And that's the truth. People who think they're victims and oppressed will live a life that they actually are and actually are oppressed. Compared to someone who doesn't think they are, they can't see it because they live two completely different realities at the same time. Your brain will look for what it believes to be true to confirm what it thinks reality is. Well, if you want it to change, you need to change what you think about. That's the only way to make everything change. Anyway, I like that. And I know I sound like a crazy guy who just draws pictures all day, but I'm being very serious. And I promise you, I'm telling you the truth. I know. I'm not saying you're not. If you want peace, your mind has to be at peace. But if you can't wrangle your mind together and actually feel peace in your mind, then your existence can't feel it. Because how can you feel peace if you don't know what peace is? How can peace be around you if you don't know what it is when you see it? The world makes it really difficult to do this. Especially because of the internet. I think after the internet came out, it got much worse for a lot of people. Most people don't even know what they want with life. They're just existing. And just waiting until the time that they finally close their eyes. And that, I will call that hell. But you can't, everything that you do in life, Tasha, I don't know if this is helping or not, but everything that's going on in life is actually optional. Because the only thing that you really have to do is breathe. Breathing is the only thing that's both intentional and unintentional at the same time. You cannot negotiate your breath. It's the only thing that you must do or you'll die. Everything else, your family, all these other things, these obligations that you think you have, they're not really obligations. You've just been programmed or made to believe that they are. And because your feelings are wrapped up into them. And I'm not saying just drop your family. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that once you realize that everything else is optional and the only thing you really have to do is breathe, when you breathe, it makes you feel better. Cooper, what are you doing? Go. So all I'm telling you to do is breathe. And everything's always going to be okay. Because as long as you can breathe, you can't control the situation that you're in, but I guess you can control, but you'll always be able to control your breath. Maybe I'm crazy, but I swear I'm not. I might sound crazy. Good luck. Oh, hey Tasha. I just zoned out like crazy just now. Whoa. Wait, so you have cats, kids. What do you like? What is your? If you can explain to me what your situation looks like, I might be able to. I don't know if I can help, but maybe we can figure out some peace in this chaos. I can understand if you don't want to talk about that, but we're just sitting here doing nothing anyway. Might as well get something productive done. Okay. And what do your parents do? And how old are your younger siblings? And do you work? Okay. Okay. So I understand. Your family's kind of. I'm not trying to judge you guys in, but your family's going through some difficult times right now, and you don't live in an area that has an abundance of jobs available for everybody. So everybody's trying to work together to help each other. That's what it sounds like. Your dad is incapacitated due to whatever. That makes sense. That makes sense. So it's not like you're just trying to make money for yourself. It's kind of like you're trying to pull your whole family up with you. That's a lot of that's a big burden to carry. And if you were to go or leave or disappear, your whole family would kind of collapse without you. Is that does that make am I getting that right? At least that's how you feel. Possibly. Which is overwhelming. That's a lot of responsibility for one person. That's not even a mom. Lord only knows how your mom must feel. So you're taking care of your dad. You also got to take care of your siblings and these cats that are around the house. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. So it is not just you. There's actually a really hard situation to deal with. And your brother is having a difficult time looking for work as well. And it's not like anybody's gonna suddenly win the lottery or anything like that either. So, the best hope for you now that I see is your witchy stuff. Like you're already doing. But we don't have the time to work on it. I don't want to laugh. But these cats. Your house sounds crazy hectic though. Yeah, your house sounds very chaotic. I'm not gonna lie. Finding peace in this situation does sound really tough. Not impossible, just tough. So work doesn't seem like it's gonna be the answer. Honestly, I think the answer to whatever your problem is gonna be your hands. Whatever you can do with them. Or you could do another thing, which is just bide your time and just keep holding on until your siblings are old enough to do what they do. I'm not really sure. Honestly, the only person that has the answer here is you. But I don't know how to ask this. Do you hate your situation, or you? Yeah, I guess that's the way to ask. Do you dislike the situation you're in? And if you do, how badly? Understandable. I can imagine it feels pretty unbearable. What about your situation exactly do you not like? Is it because you don't have your own time? Is it that everybody's always constantly using you? I'm just trying to get an understanding, that's all. What does your brother do? And Is your dad like bound to a chair? Okay, so we're in a pretty tough situation now, where it's like most days you're just like, I don't even know if I want to keep doing this shit, man. Okay. I don't want to give you that ultimatum. That's What do you think the answer to the problem is? I quite enjoy talking to you about this kind of stuff, so I'm having a great time. It sounds like your dad needs Jesus, though. In what way would money help? Hey, Masa. I'm helping my friend Tasha here. She's going through a lot, so I'm trying to help in any way I can. I'm broke too, so. Because this problem, to be honest, Tasha, it sounds deeper than just a money problem. This is like, because I feel like if you did have money, you'd still have to take care of your dad, you still have to take care of your siblings, you still have to help out your mom. I don't see how, I mean, I understand a little bit more will help, but I don't think it'll fix the problem. And your dad's probably depressed because he feels kind of useless, and the more you feel useless, the more useless you start to become. And I'm not saying your dad is useless. I just think that he probably feels that way because of whatever medical condition he has right now. It can really eat at a man, not being able to do what he really wants to do. Do you try to talk to him about it? Because now I'm really curious about what your dad's going through. Madame, I'm almost done these, and I can try not to smoke today. And I've been doing really good, but it's almost lunchtime, and I'm getting hungry. I might go to the store. I gotta charge the motorcycle. I gotta put the battery in the motorcycle. How long do I keep it charged for? Like an hour? The battery? I don't even think it's still there, Basa. I'm gonna smoke. You can't stop me. I'm doing good, but I want one. So he's like, what? Just gave up on his family? Hold on. How long has it been this way for him? I really hope your family can't hear this kind of me asking these questions. This is very personal stuff. And I want to say thank you for sharing this with me, because this is some. Okay, you were doing really good all day. Just stay quiet. A while is a long time. And your mom is just kind of like troop her through. Is she also depressed, or is she just kind of like, it is what it is? Okay, so at the moment, Dad is not helpful. Brother can be helpful. And Mom and you are the only ones trying to keep everything together. The question I want to ask you is, do you see a light at the end of this tunnel? And if you do, what is that light? It might probably be the witchy stuff, which I think will work. I do think it can work. I will say though, that Tasha, the more open you are about your situation, with the world, I guess, there are probably a lot of people who are going through something similar. And so, whatever things you end up using your hands for to help you with your situation, like any, I don't know, inventions or things you use to help you with your situation that you have, the witchy stuff that you use for your own anxiety, all these tools that help. Those are the things that will help other people, and thus will help you make money. So if you can figure out how to use the stuff you have to solve your own problems, the odds are they can solve other people's problems too. And if you can do that well, then I think that's a way out of your situation. But whatever you make has to be good quality, and it has to actually be helpful. And if you can do that, people will come. That's how it works. And it doesn't help that your grandmother, today is your grandmother's anniversary passing, right? So that doesn't make you feel any better at all today. So this is a very overwhelming situation. And you have no form of solitude that can make you feel better. But I don't think your situation is hopeless. People have come out of worse situations and done some great things. But the fact that you're still going shows that you're pretty strong. And you do love your family. So there's a lot of strength in your heart. So I definitely think there's some good things, even though you might not be able to see them, there's definitely some good things that come out of the situation you're in, because it could be really bad. Well, you know what, there, Tasha? I appreciate you for sharing all that with me today. Sometimes just talking to somebody makes it a little bit easier to get through. Knowing that somebody understands what you're going through. Do you talk with your mom about it all? Horace, come on. Stop. I understand. You don't want to make your mom feel like any worse, because she's probably super stressed out too. All right. Well, let's focus on the witchy stuff then. Jesus, Tasha. It's not an easy situation at all. You got my brain here trying to scramble for an answer. Well, money would help in a lot of ways, wouldn't it? What about your brother? What does he like to do? And are you looking for... There are no jobs. Why do you think I just decided not to continue working and start doing this? I was tired of looking for jobs after I didn't want to look for another job because I understood how hard the process was. So I was just like, you know what? No, I'm just going to do this and make this work somehow. I'm still broke too, but... Is it raining? Alright, okay. Hey, CJ. What do you mean you're on your way home? From Nagoya? So you're both in the mindset of, okay, let's figure this out on our own kind of thing. That's good. We're just talking about Tasha. You know, we're learning about Tasha's situation is all. Okay. Is your brother pretty good at what he does with the miniatures? You mean miniatures as in like for like the miniature figurines, right? Like these small things. Yeah, I figured. You know, instead of doing what you do separately, sometimes it's best to put two hands together. I feel like at the situation you're in, the best idea would be for you and your mom and your brother to kind of like fuse what you do together. I don't know about your mom. Your mom's probably busy on her own stuff, but like you and your brother, in any way you can. And you can definitely do it. For sure. Two hands are better than none too. I'm not interested in Chainsaw. I'm joking. You can post whatever you want. I'm not gonna watch it, but sure. My mindset is, if I already like One Piece, why do I need anything else? Yeah, I definitely think, Tasha, the answer to your problems are gonna lie between your brother's figurines and your witchy stuff, and actually just making a business in general. On the internet, there's so many things that can possibly be done, and since your brother seems to have more time on his hands than you do, we better turn him into the savior of the family. We live in the age of the internet. No, CJ, you have to run. And hit is every single day. Every day. If you look at the bottom of all those days, it says hit every single day. It's not just once. And it's high intensity interval training. If you don't do this, losing weight is going to be very difficult. That's why it's at the end of every workout. Masa's already gone. He just came in for like 2 seconds. He's gone by now. Way gone. I don't understand why running is so bad. It's because you smoke all the time. I'll tell you, Tasha, definitely way outside of your situation. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever you do, it has to make you breathe really heavy. You gotta be. The breath is the part that makes all the extra carbon dioxide in your body burn up the fat and just come out. It has to be hard, and your heartbeat has to be racing. That's the point. And then you take a break, 30 seconds. You take a break, 30 seconds. You take a break. That's how it is. Maybe so. Let's say you sprint for 30 seconds, you rest for 45. You sprint for 30 seconds, you rest for 45. And do that for like 3 minutes. It won't even be that bad. You'll be done. Basically, you only sprint a total of 3 times. You'll be. I know it's hard right now, Tasha, but one day you'll be happy that you went through it. These are the days, these are the moments that build the most character in us. Even though they suck. And nobody's life comes without something like this. Whatever you do, don't do drugs.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
They won't help. Tell your dad that too. You got this, CJ. Come on. Good results require hard work. I'm actually so surprised at how fast I got this one done. I was kind of looking at least for Donkey Kong got all of them. But after I finish this, guys, I'm not going to draw any more characters. I'm done with the characters for the rest of the year, at least. Maybe so do. Yeah. We'll be done with characters, because I don't want to draw characters anymore, to be honest. I'm doing this because I love Smash. They do look pretty cool on my collection. Like, look at all these. Hold on. There we go. There we go. My job is to inspire people. Let you do anything you want to do. That's all. That's all when you really learn it. That's it. It's not gonna be easy. You know, nothing's easy. And if it is easy, it's not worth doing. I've only been to Osaka once a long time ago. I don't like cities, so I don't care for places like that. And honestly, Osaka is not much different than Tokyo. Besides, maybe some of the people are friendlier, but that's about it. I'm not really. Nah. You need to go to Kamikochi. That's a place to go. Hungry. Kamikochi. It's in Nagano. Close to the Japanese Alps. Actually, it is in the Alps. My idea is like, if you've been to one city, you've been to them all, because every city pretty much looks the same. In Japan, it feels, it's a similar vibe everywhere. But the best places in Japan are like the hidden secret, the villages, or like some of the beautiful parts of nature. Like Japan has some really wonderful waterfalls and rivers and stuff like that, and they all just have their own little special aura around them. I think you should definitely go to Kamikochi, CJ. It is one of the most beautiful places in Japan. Me and Masa went there once, and we had a great time. It was a really nice place. If you ever come to Japan, anybody who's listening, if you come to Japan, you need to go to Kamikochi. I don't know how to spell that. TJ can spell it in the chat. That place is freaking amazing, and it in about like 2 weeks would be prime season to go. CJ, you need to get a car, because that's, cities are fun and all, but like they don't have nothing to offer anymore. They're all the same. Like Osaka is the same as Tokyo, just maybe different, a slightly different vibe, but when you pull it behind the curtain, it's still the same thing. People being people. Yeah. And you don't even have to go do the hiking part. If you ever end up going there, basically, there's a bus that will take you all the way there. But you can't drive. Even if you drive, you have to park your car and still take a bus because cars aren't allowed to go. They aren't allowed to take that road because it's like a protected area. And then there's just a really nice walk all around that river. And a lagoon and stuff like that. It's really pretty. I've never seen more clean water in my life. Okay, well, I'm not saying go to Kamikoshi right now, but I'm saying like there are some beautiful places in Japan like that, even around where you are. They do require a car. That's why I'm saying we need a car. I'm about to get one soon, so I can start relying on Masa's car. I'm telling you, man. That's your escape place, and it's not even that far from where you are, right? How long did it take you to get up there? The gorge. And all it takes is just a little trip to Google Maps, and you can find them. You just gotta go to the green parts. Yeah, I want a Jimny too. I want like one from the late 19s, 90s, from the 90s. God damn. There's one at this used car shop that I've been looking at for a while.
coffees or one coffee and one dessert?
I don't understand what unisex lip balm is, because I never put lip balm on. I mean, I do put lip stuff on for my lips, but I don't. What do you mean? What's lip tint? It sounds gay. Does it like, what do you mean? Like a different color? Lip tint equals color. Like what color? What kind of color though, CJ? Because like, I don't know if we should be painting our lips any certain types of. We should be painting our lips. Like if Tasha did it, that's cool. But why do we need different colors? Why aren't you happy with your regular color? I don't even like it when women wear makeup because it makes me feel like they're not comfortable in their own body. I feel like makeup is wrong. I'm against a lot of things in this world. You'll still find out. The more I start talking, the more you realize how much against stuff I am. I feel like us teaching our young girls to want to have makeup on is teaching them not to be comfortable in their own body, and such perpetuates a little bit of less confidence in themselves. Natural little brown. Why don't you want pink lips? Like, my lips aren't pink, but still. Why do you want brown lips? I see. I'm only like now. I'm like thinking like you just sitting there putting like making your lips brown. So I have no context as to what this looks like. So my natural reaction is not going to be positive. Enhance the natural look. Okay. I think I could get behind that, maybe. I need to see it. Why don't you just put some on your lips and then show me in a picture on Discord. But you gotta show the whole Discord. And you gotta do the lips thing, but you gotta do that. Good for you, Tasha. You don't need no makeup. I don't know what you look like, but you're beautiful as you are. Now it looks like you just like made out with a watermelon and your lips are just really wet. What?